the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kent Bazemore at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Flash at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Cleans the offensive glass. The big man, Len, up for the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lynn with it. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good. To Jeremy Lin. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
I got him. Here we go. That's it, baby.
Dwayne Wade. Shot by Lynn won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Here comes the screen. Tyler Johnson, defended by Len. To Wade. Dwayne Wade, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
A lot of talk in the offseason about D-Wade retiring, hanging it up, unlacing the sneaks. But we saw a different D-Wade in the playoffs last year, especially in the fourth quarter. We saw the flash. We could see more.
Navigates through traffic, but can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Ellington, guarded by Alex Len. To Wade. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Pass stolen by Miami. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
4-3. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. It's the second. One more coming. For 3. Nice. To Wade. Fires the 3, and he knocks it down, Jay.
That shot was nice, But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lynn goes to the left side. The shot rejected by Olynyk.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Kent Bazemore. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Dwayne Wade, 3 for 4. Good start.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
The assist from number 2.
Deep right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. It's Atlanta ball. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound comes to Miami. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Hawks with the lead. One quarter in the book. This has the potential to be a good one.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 2. Subbing in for
Dragic to Richardson. Waiters to Richardson. Fight to shoot for Miami. Dragic to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For 3, it's no good. Shots not going down. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
DiVincenzo. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
From long range. No good. Dragic with it. 2-point advantage. To Waiters. Won't go. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Down low Collins. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Dragic. Richardson. Blocked by Collins. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Richardson. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Dion Waiters. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kelly Olynyk.
Unable to connect on the free throw. He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Wade. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Dragic with the basketball. They trail by 2. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Hawks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Wade to Waiters. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To DiVincenzo. Going to launch beyond the arc. This young man can drill them on a dime. Dante DiVincenzo.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Pulled down by Dedmon. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
For Miami.
Dion Waiters. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Off the assist.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Curling inside. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Got it. Miami's got it. Dragic to Waiters. He got a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And abuses the rim with the big finish.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Waiters can't get the bounce. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Baseline drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Dragic into the front court. Right now, down 7 to Waiters. To Wade. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Dragic with it. They trail by 7 to Waiters. DiVincenzo. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great. That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And they call the foul. Felt a breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up.
Substitutions.
Dragic to Waiters. Fires the 3. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3. To Lynn. Has a chance. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dragic with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. Goran Dragic, 2 of 4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lin with it. It's an 11-point game. Oh, had him going there for a second. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dragic into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Almost unlucky bounce. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Waiters. Dragic. And a throwdown. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Gets it in the left corner.
Screen coming.
And scores.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
I got blocked.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. Can't connect from inside.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Rises for the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Has a look. Whiteside clears the board. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Knocks it down off the step back. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Hawks with a nice advantage.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Hawks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The Heat were and with that,
First half very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Knocked loose. Oh, they call for the foul.
And you can't lunge like that.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Whiteside. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. And stuffs it home. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Dragic to Whiteside. To Dragic. 4-3. Off the mark. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Dragic. Waiters. And he buries it.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To Jeremy Lin. Fires the three. Won't go down.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Beyond the arc for three. The Heat grab the board. Dragic with the basketball. His guys down by 9. To Waiters. Missed a wide open look. Lin with it. He'll run the offense. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dragic into the front court. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Waiters. Shot clock winding down. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. You've got to get that one to go. Dragic with it. Down 11. Blocked by Collins.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And strokes it.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Fine to shoot for Atlanta. Trying to cash in. Count the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Dragic.
That's all you. That's all you.
To Waiters. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Dragic with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. A lot of contact. Shots no good, and no foul. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. New blood coming in for both sides. Couldn't keep.
Come on, y'all. Let's go get it.
Substitutions at line. Into the game for the Heat, number 11, Dion Waiters.
Dragic to Richardson. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Dragic had made his first couple, but he misses there. DiVincenzo. And scores. Strong take.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Has a look. Step back jumper.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Miami with the basketball. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. For 3. Misfires. It's no good.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Dragic to Waiters. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Bazemore with the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Richardson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Almost, but no good. To DiVincenzo. Good. Off a spin.
I said this on draft night that was one of the most valued picks in the draft that year. Donte DiVincenzo, the Michael Jordan of Delaware. That's what they called him in his hometown. He scored 31 points in the national championship game. He's not afraid to do it on both ends of the court as well.
Count it.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here's Atlanta. Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Dragic. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Sends it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Trying to cash in. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. To Dragic. Has a chance. That's no good.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To set things up.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Dragic. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ed, I know we live in a new age where players rather take a 3 than a 2. But if you get an easy 2, that's a guaranteed bucket. You have to take it.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Goran Dragic, known to get under players' skin and uses it to his advantage, was a first-time All-Star last season.
Calls out of bounds. Off Kent Bazemore. Dragic into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Waiters. To Dragic. A fundamental shot right there.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Layup goes down. Well done. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters to Dragic. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, If your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Dragic with it. His guys trail by 10. Lays it up and in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
From long range. Working hard on the glass. Driving right to the basket. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't. Go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Add 2 points to the board.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Dragic with the basketball. Trailing by 10.
Hey, watch this screen, man. No, he can't guard you up here.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up.